In the small village of Peat that smells mysteriously like feet, a house sits precariously on the edge of a cliff and tilts whichever way the wind might shift. It creaks and it groans, and the children never go down this street in the village of Peat. In this house there is a nice old woman who watches from a window the playing children. She smiles and waves, but can't help feel the children are scared she'll make them into a meal. You see, this nice old woman, Miss Fae is her name, owns a foster home for monsters to stay. She feeds them porridge made out of brains, with a side of armadillo guts soufflé. On weekends, Miss Fae teaches them manners in the gable, such as how it's never good taste to flip a table. There is always Victor, however, who likes to cause most of the trouble. That sends Miss Fae to her wit's end. She marches Victor up to his room, where he has to sit in the corner of foreboding doom. Those other monsters he watches from the corner of doom look like they're having fun and learning how to bloom. He wishes he could look and laugh just like them. But Miss Fae tells Victor no, with a vigorous shake of her head.
"Victor," she says, giving him a pat, "you are quite special, you must know that. Everyone is different, including you, so please stop your moping, you're making me blue."
Victor gives Miss Fae a devilish smile that shows his sharp teeth as long as the Nile. He knows she is right, but he can't help but feel a friendship would be great for him to reveal. With whom he doesn't know, but he wished he could show just how exuberant and friendly he could be. Maybe having a friend of his own would be the key. It wasn't till April when a gale came through, pushing one season out and in with the new. Victor sat on his bed with a book in his hand, reading of beasties and what hexes they had, when suddenly he had an idea. It was plain as day, or perhaps it was just the text that said it this way. "A small child given to me will make us great friends, you'll see. Make sure they're special and shy. This way they're harder for parents to find. Take a dash of wish's blood and 5 petals of a rosebud. Draw me a shooting star, place a flower on every tip of the child's joint, and I will come quickly and promise not to disappoint." There were only 3 ingredients. All Victor had to have was some patience. He could collect these things, no problem. Well, the child he might not get until autumn. You see, no one came down this street in Peat, not until the night of Halloween, where the children would dress up in costumes that looked like Victor, and really he thought it quite mean. A blunder. A lone rosebud lay in plain sight, but Victor realized he couldn't get it without a fight. A new little girl from across the street had recently moved into the village of Peat. She had come through the open gate that led to the home, and sat sniffing the rosebud mysteriously alone. Victor puffed up his chest and bared his teeth. No way was this girl getting this thing. Good night, little monsters and ghouls. Have a good sleep and come back tomorrow, if you choose.